allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Kathy Altensee.
Here.
Ted Odendahl.
Here.
Kathy Wilkins.
Here.
Calvin McElwain.
Here.
Patrick Sellers.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. The first order of business is approval of minutes for the June 2nd, 2025 meeting. I need a motion and a second, please.
I'll make them. Go ahead.
Wilkins?
I'll do second.
I got-
Age before beauty.
I got Wilkins written down because she said it first.
Second.
All right. Just so we don't have a fight.
Yeah. Her.
Nice way to summarize the,
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't hear from you, so
yeah, no, that,
there was, contributions from Ted and a few
Yeah.
other people
Mhm.
that helped out.
that's a good way to
But
summarize
Patrick came
that.
up with the idea of doing the link, which helped me a lot.
Yeah, that's a good solution.
Any questions on the minutes, trustees?
No, sir.
Oh.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Hold on a second, did you have a question?
No.
Okay, no,
Oh.
you didn't have a question?
No.
Okay.
Did you think I did?
I thought you did, but okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Any opposed?
Did you have a question?
No.
No,
Okay,
okay,
never
no one
mind.
opposed. Motion carries. The next order of business is approval of bills payable, and the motion and second, please.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Motion by Alderman C, second by President. Bills payable, you've done so already.
Yeah,
Yes.
couple questions. The payment for, Jahari,
Mm-hmm.
was that a separate invoice, or is that just, it's paid for the program?
That's
We're
paid
running
for the program.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Mhm.
I know it was on there before, but I just didn't remember if
Yes,
if
that's
it had
correct.
invoice and then a number
Yeah,
next to
no,
it
that's
before.
that's his pay for administering the
Okay.
Jumpstart program.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a question.
Yes.
Is Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
is that a new landlord?
Yes.
Okay.
And, well, no, I'll save this for comments, because it's related to the bill, but not questioning. It's a comment related, it's a comment that the source is from what's here,
Okay.
but the question isn't really about the bill, so I'll
Okay.
save it for comments.
Okay.
And I have another question.
Yes.
Isn't Woodridge Estates, oh no, I'm thinking of Knollwood's outside.
No, it's not.
It's in Silver Creek
No, it's not.
Township.
No.
Not it, not,
No.
It's Freeport.
it's
Good
free.
for
The fairgrounds is in Silver Creek,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
but
No,
not
what
the,
is-
not, no,
Okay.
because I used to live there.
Yeah, no. it's
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
No question, claims and demands, trustees. See that there is none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wilkins,
Aye.
McElwain,
Aye.
Altensee,
Aye.
Odendahl,
Aye.
Sellers.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Motion passes. The next order of business is the supervisor's report. I don't have a lot to say. I just want to hand out the expenditure of the budget report, which shows how far along we are in our budget year.
you.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
There you go. Thank you.
So it shows how far along we are in our budget. And we will get these, I think, every other meeting, so everybody can keep track of our expenditures, which is what the board is supposed to do.
Yep.
All right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, do I have anything? No, I don't. I know it makes you guys happy, doesn't it? I don't have nothing to say, okay, okay, I don't have anything. Next order of business is the assessor's report.
I don't
Assessor's
have
report.
anything either.
No? Okay. The next order of business, trustees report, trustees.
They got a lot of space now.
Yeah, so my question is,
Mhm.
on the bills payable, there was an expense for general assistance, NICOR gas, home relief.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's been set in stone yet, but it looks like that LIHEAP potentially could be totally gone or greatly reduced.
Yes.
By the time the next heating season comes up. So, question is that a gap township will be able to, help cover next heating season? And if so, and I know we're talking about something, months away, but would there possibly funds available to cover, a large need due to people not getting a lot of heat they normally get, if that happens?
We have been anticipating that, so yes. We had emergency assistance to where people can apply for emergency assistance to help cover things like that.
What about the elderly?
Yeah.
That's the first people and disabled that they get in September.
One thing about emergency assistance it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you have a family, if you are in an emergency situation.
Right.
We can help you with that. Unfortunately, we are in an era now when things are being cut,
Yeah.
and we have to make sure we're prepared for that, because we are, we are the government close to the people, and it is our responsibility to help individuals, and we will do that to the best of our ability. So I'm glad you brought that up, Trustee McElwain, because it is something that we have been looking into.
Okay.
And we're getting prepared for.
All right.
And what was the decision? I mean, obviously, but, just state cuts?
Federal cuts.
Federal cuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys remember, we had to help last year, help bridge the gap, because the state extended the light heat season but didn't grant more funding for it. So we helped fill that gap. This gap this time, we're gonna do the best we can to help as many as we possibly can. That's what we're gonna do. So I don't know if we can actually give money to the light heat program to fill this gap, or should we just do it ourselves? Because it's not gonna be the only thing that's gonna be cut.
No, there'll be more coming.
There'll be more. So we are prepared for that. If you notice, we haven't done any service provider agreements. Okay? We need to make sure that we can take care of what we need to be taken care of here at Freeport Township. Our main responsibility is general assistance. That's our main responsibility for the supervisor's office. We have to make sure we are financially able to provide that assistance when that assistance is needed. Okay? And emergency assistance on top of that.
Right.
So that's where we are. What other questions you guys have?
Salvation Army, did they do anything like that?
I don't know.
I have no idea anymore either.
I
They
don't know.
used to.
Right. But as funding is being cut, agencies are gonna feel the pinch, because not all agencies are taxing bodies, right? They're relying on state and federal funding.
Yep.
So we don't know what the future holds. All we can do is anticipate what we think is gonna happen.
Right.
And be prepared for that, the best that we can.
So would that be like, possibly like a lottery type situation, or a, like how, I know like through, like with the grant, like through IHEAP, they have, you have to fill out the application, you have to do all blah, a lot of things, and then myself, when we had gotten a grant through to fix our house, they did the weatherization, we had to jump through a lot of hoops, provide a lot of information, and I would imagine that would be the same thing for this, for assistance to help a person. They just can't come in and say, well, I need
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
How it works, you have to have a legitimate emergency in order for us to help with emergency assistance. So let's say you were working at a job and they cut your hours, and now you can't afford this, and this. Then we can step in and help you with that. But here's the thing. Here's how emergency assistance works. You have to be the funds we provide. You have to be able to eliminate the crisis,
Right.
And you have to be able to maintain afterwards. So it doesn't make sense for us to pay for this bill for you if he don't have employment to maintain after, he'll be back next month. So,
Right.
So that's where that's where our
And
rules come in, I guess.
one thing that we did, was we went on the not the budget program, but we pay the same amount all year. And then in the winter time, our bills are sky high.
So now, let's say someone comes in, the maximum that we provide emergency assistance is $500. So if someone comes in with a bill of let's say $600, we'll ask you to do a good faith payment of $100 to get that bill down to 500, and then we'll pay the rest. So you have to have some sort of good faith effort for the law, okay? That's how we do it. Again, we don't know what the future holds for Elijah. They could say, hey, we're gonna give money. They could say, no, we don't know.
And back in the day, there was community action.
Right,
My Aunt Kathleen worked there for years, and they were able to help people.
that's where Elijah is.
That's where it's from,
Like
community
community
action.
action.
But they were, at one time, like back in the 70s and early 80s, my aunt worked there, that's what she
So
told
did I.
me.
Okay.
Did you really? Were you under Judy?
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, my question is, will this also assist for the seniors, or does the senior center take that responsibility?
Well, if they can,
Okay, yeah.
because once again, you're talking about an organization that's gonna receive funding from the state and through the feds.
So they have to exhaust all the other
Right, that's how it
options,
works.
okay.
So I told my staff, we have to be prepared to quite possibly be the only game in town here pretty soon. And it's a scary situation for the organization. But we have to make sure that we are ready for that. And that's what we've been preparing for. I mean, since since I heard about the big, beautiful bill, yeah, we've been, talking about how we can make sure that we're able to assist people when they need the assistance. Because now, before you were getting people who would come in who hadn't paid into the system before. But we're seeing people now who worked their entire life and they need the assistance. And they're the ones who come in and apologizing for needing assistance. And I tell them, don't apologize, you paid into this. This is owed to you. So we have to get prepared for the ones who have absolutely nothing, the ones who have just barely enough to make ends meet, and the ones who have enough to make ends meet but just fall on hard times and need help getting over the hump. We gotta be prepared for all
With
three of those
everything
sectors.
going on.
Right. Okay, so, yeah, that's right. Any more questions on this, trustees? Any more, trustee comments? This is the trustee section. Trustees, give it to me. I'm all ears.
Just to share some information, we did start a new cohort in yield, and just kind of to see the environment. We try to limit our class to 12. We extended that to allow 15, and we were still turned a few people away or said they would have to wait till the January session.
Can you explain what you're talking about? I'm
Yeah.
not sure
To
what you're
it's the Boys and Girls Club has the yield program, which is a pre-apprenticeship program.
And that's what you're talking about, is the yield program through the Boys and Girls Club?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And it's a 3-month program to give people a basis for getting into the building trades. It doesn't teach them any particular building trade, it's just to give them a foundation for starting to pursue an actual apprenticeship in one of the trades. But I'm understanding that Zion Solar, which focuses on the solar industry, is also planning to launch a class. They're kind of a sister organization in terms of their content. They're doing somewhat the same thing, but it's focused on solar. So just that there's quite a bit of both need and interest out there in terms of trying to get something to help jumpstart a career.
I don't know if you're aware, but I met with James Ryan, last week to connect the Jumpstart program to the yield program. So we've been, in communication about that, so I think that'll be a good collaboration.
And back in the day, we used to have, the Prosper program. And I was a mentor, and we've got people going back to school and taking classes, you know, whether it be nurse's aid or accounting or something like that. And it was really successful.
Yep, Project Prosper was very successful. Trustees, anything else you guys wanna add? No? Anybody wanna break out in song? Okay.
Go right ahead, Patrick, I
No,
dare you.
not me.
Yeah, where's that karaoke?
Karaoke machine?
Yeah.
No,
Not here?
not me, no, not here.
Okay.
Next up is public comments, any public comments?
Go ahead, Shane.
Shane Orlo. I've had several different experiences this week. I'm sure some of you have seen them on social media. What I want to express to you guys, and hopefully maybe we can start talking about here. I know that we don't have necessarily 100% jurisdiction over this, but we have people living on Oak that are seeing a legitimate amount of crime. I was on a drive with one of our city council members, and I know that that is not up your alley, but there were people standing on the street getting arrested and things like that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I know that we have talked, when I was sitting in this chair, about getting in the neighborhoods more, and we need to start doing that. I also went on Saturday to the protest that was down on Empire and 26. I want to see that kind of motivation for some of the things that are going on within our community. I've had many conversations with people on social media. We need this to happen here about local issues. I understand national issues take place. That's not what we're dealing with here. We have blight, we have crime, we have poor roads. I want to see the type of energy that I saw on Saturday for some of the other issues that we have going on here, because that's what we need. We need change in our community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to yell.
Yeah,
It's my PE voice.
I'm Steve Carroll, and I live on Oak, and I live right in the middle of it. It's all around me. I mean, I can talk for hours about what I've seen just from my front porch. But let me tell you what I see out my kitchen window. I see grass that's probably 15 inches high from these idiots that live next to me. And I see mattresses that get tossed out of the door, sit there for months on end. Then I see the guy across the way wants to turn his side yard into a parking lot. Then my neighbors and I have to call on the incessant noise and music. We don't ask elected officials, certainly not from the city. Been there, done that, doesn't work. And the gunfire is the dirty tip of a very dirty iceberg. This stuff starts in these conditions, and it spreads. And let's just say it's fertile ground for what's going on. And I hearken back to what Mr. Menke, John Menke, used to be a building inspector in this city. That guy continues to be a friend to many of us. He always said, let's give these kids better neighborhoods to grow up in, physically better neighborhoods. That is not being done. You can have all the peace marches you want. That's not going to happen. That's not going to do it. And like Shane said, it's going to take the community, a little bit of protest maybe, but what I've seen in the past, there's no staying power. That's never worked. People, they lose heart, they lose interest, or their little problem gets solved. They figure, all right, mine's solved, don't care about you. You look what happened 5 years ago. big social movement, and look at where we are now. It didn't work. You've got to have somebody push, 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 and, well, not be nice. That's the part I like, so.
Any more public comment? Okay. Any other business coming for the town? None, okay. Seeing that there is none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn until Monday, July 7th, 2025 at 4:30 PM.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?